Welcome back to the Palooka Watch Channel. I'm Mike. Today we are doing an unboxing of this Seiko, and I believe it's a Seiko 5. I've got a few watches coming in, and let's face it, I need an intervention at this point. For all the people who laughed when I was first getting into this over a year ago, and I kept saying, this is it, I'm not buying any more watches, and I have not stopped buying watches. It's ridiculous. Speaking of watches, wrist check. It's a Seiko 5. Digging this watch, been wearing it for a week now. Really stoked with it. Although, being a Seiko, it's got a little jingle, jangle, jingle. But that's okay, doesn't bother. We'll do a review on that soon. I didn't realize this one was coming in a box. So, if this is the one I think it is, I bought this for myself to keep. Now, I've been buying watches because I love them. I think they're cool. I'm buying cool, tough guy watches. And I do intend on selling off some of these watches, but because I'm getting deals on them. So I could sell them and make money, but at the price I'm selling them for, the people purchasing them can feel like they're getting a good deal. Because I'm not going to ask, full-blown crazy numbers. But this watch, look at this. And so we've got I just want to check the inside of the box here. Those are just risers. Okay. It comes with a manual, which is really nice. It has all these different calibers covered in here. 4R35 is just a date. The 36 is the day date. I'm not sure the 37. The 38 is no day or date. And I don't know what the other ones are. So, but they're all covered in here, and that's pretty good. I'm not sure if I had one of these already. So I'm stoked with that. Oh yeah, here we are. So this is exciting. Look at this. This comes with everything. Just dump it out, make it easy on ourselves. Nice little box here. He put a little extra padding in there to keep things from rattling around. It's on the pillow. We've got extra links. I can tell you right now, I'm going to have to put a link in this bracelet. Typically with Seikos, I need to remove 1 to 2 links. So we'll put all this back in the box. But just to show you, this guy gave me everything here that the watch came with when it was new, even the little plastic piece that goes on the back. So, what you can see here, and I should have looked this up because I actually forgot how it works. But this is a world timer bezel. A Seiko 5. I looked this up. Seiko 5, I forget them exactly, but it's something like automatic movement, water resistance, supposedly a 4 o'clock crown, and I forget what the other attributes are, but things have changed since then, and they're not all meeting that original Seiko 5 criteria anymore. This is just the first impressions. I noticed in the pictures it was spotty. What I mean was I saw that on the finish it looked spotty, and so I just wanted to wipe on this and see. And yeah, look at that. Sure enough, you could wipe it off. That's what I figured. You get these watches from people and they're wearing them, and then they're taking pictures of them. And sometimes, yeah, look at this. There's all kinds of muck on the back of this. This is from somebody's wrist. This is kind of disgusting. The guys at the watch shop show this to me all the time. The muck, the hair, the dead skin that are on people's watches. I'm going to run this under cold water with a fingernail brush and some soap, and it'll clean right up and look like new again. But that's always a thing. So one of the ways you can get a good deal on eBay on a used watch is you got to know what you're looking at in the pictures and understand that that's something that can be wiped off. Let's give it my patented, I can feel the rotor spin. People shake the watch. What you really should do is a quick whack like that. That'll get the rotor in there to just spin freely, and now the watch will be running. Now this, I believe this is a 4R36. It's a push-pull crown. So all the way out, you're going to be able to set your time. All right. Now we're in PM. Look, starting to turn. So it turns before midnight, but that's okay. So now we're in AM. While we're in AM, let's go ahead and get this date right. It's today's the 28th and it's Wednesday. Okay, so that's all set right. Let's pull it back out. Let's keep going till we get to PM. And it is actually, it is only 12:31 right now. So we're going to pop it right there. And boom, we're done. This thing is set to the correct time. So you can see the world on the dial. 100 meter water resistant. Seiko 5, the shield with the 5 in it. The only Seiko 5s I will ever own. Seiko 5 Sports. The Seiko 5 is applied. Sports in red is printed. There's a really neat number 5 on the back side of the sweeping second hand, which is in yellow. Fence post, hour, and minute hands. Of course, it's printed with the automatic and 21 joules and 100 meter. 1963 to 2003. It's 50-year anniversary watch. Internal bezel in there, 24 hours, because this is a GMT watch. So, ooh, it's bi-directional, no clicks, and it does turn pretty easy, probably easier than I would like. And again, I forget how this actually works, but you're supposed to be able to set this on a particular time and then have that going so that when you look at the time of day that you're at now, you can tell the time in all these other cities around the world. And when I do a review on this watch, I'll show you how to do that. I'm really digging on this bezel. It's got a chamfer to it. It's got a black, in the bicycle world with Schwinn, we would call this a black chrome bezel. It's what you see on the internal 24-hour bezel as well. Typical Seiko bracelet. Which I'm not going to, well, I guess I'll just put it on my wrist real quick. I don't like putting somebody else's funk on my skin, but we'll just see what it looks like on the wrist here. For size, again, 7 5/8 inch wrist. I don't think this will fit. Yeah, it's a little, I could probably get it to close. Look at that. It's way too snug, but there it is on the wrist. Get you some dimensions with the calipers before this funk creeps into my pores. Let's see here. As I recall, it's a pretty good size diameter here. It's a 44.8. That's a pretty big watch. Lug to lug, 49.3. Thickness, not too thick actually. Well, 12.6. Crown. That's a 6mm crown, probably 22mm lugs is what I'm guessing here. Yeah, 22mm lug width, and there we have it. I'm going to go clean this thing off. I thought you guys would get a kick out of this real quick, short video, push pin adjustment. I'm going to wash this off. I'm going to pop a link in here, and I'm going to sport this for a few days. I didn't really buy this to wear it. I bought it because I've decided to go ahead and have a Seiko 5 specific collection. Quick note about the one on the left here. That's an orange face dial, as you can see, and orange has been determined to be the most visible watch dial color for murky water, being under the water. I'm never going to dive with this thing. And by the way, I'm not a diver anyhow. I do love snorkeling and that sort of thing. I'd like to get a dive certification one of these days, but I've got so many interests, I don't know if I'll ever get to it. However, having said that, I dig on this watch. I like it for the collection. I don't know if I'll hold on to it forever. I do want an orange face dial, but if I'm going to wear an orange face dial, and this is just me because I'm kooky, I would prefer it to be a real diver's watch with at least 200-meter water resistance and a locking screw down crown, even though I'm probably never going to use it. That's just how I feel about it. But this is a great watch. It wears great on my wrist. It's super comfortable. I love it. I've been digging on it. I'm very happy with this purchase, and I got it for a really good deal. This watch, I forget what I paid already. I paid over $200 for this watch. But there's not a lot of these out there. These don't come up for sale very often. It's already 11 years old. You could tell by looking at it. Hang on a second. Looks like there's a little schmutz on the lens here. Yeah, we got that off there, a little water spot. You could just tell by looking at it. It's a well-made watch. It's beautiful. The design is beautiful. And this is going to be one of my favorite Seiko 5s just for that collection. I think I'm going to have to start building some display boxes for these things, you know, to really show them off. Applied indices. You know what we should do? We should show you some lume. Still needs to be cleaned a little bit more. And I'll remind myself how this actually functions for the next video. You guys will dig on that. Signed Seiko crown. It does have winding. And I think it has hacking. Yes. 4R36. It has winding and hacking. Day and date feature. Good movement. Workhorse movement. Super tough. So I hope you enjoyed this quick short unboxing video. I will, like I said, there'll be a full review of this coming up in the future. Stay tuned. Thanks again. Okay, quick insert shot for you here. I call this the Palooka Watch channel because I'm not great at this, I admit it. The links that were sent with this are the wrong size. And I'll show you right here. See there's a gap right there to the left. So these were the links that came with it, and you're about to watch me talk now about how I just found a couple extra links. I only needed one more that was the right size. So stick around, more to come. Okay, look at that. I got lucky. I found a couple extra links. So I'm going to pop that on now, and we'll be good to go. Okay, I obviously had signed off way too early on this. I did get it to work right with a link that I found because I own so many Seikos. I've got extra links and push pins. It is now properly sized. One link added next to last hole here on the micro adjust on the clasp. What a bad video, huh? All disjoint out of order. I did scrub this down with a fingernail brush, and it's my own sweat now because it is warm in here. Fingernail brush and soap. Wanted to point out here, it also has the Seiko 5 50-year anniversary printed on the display back. Pretty nicely done. Bear with me here. It's one of those things with focus with these cameras sometimes. .4R36, 24 jewel, stainless steel, 100-meter water resistance, all the good stuff. Yeah. All right, now we're done. You guys have a great day. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it's the Palooka Watch channel for a reason. Yeah, I'm not pro. Before you go, I thought you might enjoy this something here, just seeing what the lume kind of looks like. Not in a pitch black spot, just a little dark area here. Yeah, there's too much light in here really, but at least you could see that the indices are fully lume. And there's your lume. I mean, you could see when I was doing the video in the kitchen that those indices were just, it was just piled on. It's a good looking dial with the loom. Of course, Seiko loom's always good. Having a loomed second hand, obviously, good thing. Obviously no loom on the bezel. But that's it. Just wanted to show you that. Stick around. Alright, we are now officially signing off. I'm sorry about this video. It was a bunch of clips. I thought I was recording when I wasn't. I came back to it. I had them in the phone. I put a couple clips together. I had to do other things. I got phone calls. So, one last look. Once again, it's almost a 45 millimeter diameter watch case on a 7 5/8 inch wrist. This is the Seiko SRP731J1 Seiko 5 Sports 50th anniversary world timer. Boy, that is a mouthful. And that's it. Thank you all for being here and putting up with the palooka on the other end of this camera here. For a watch guy. I'm just having fun with it. And, you know, I do this, I have to admit, I'm almost trying to be horrible on purpose because it's a fun way to almost goof on all the watch channels out there. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk about it more once I'm wearing it a little bit more. Although I do feel like while this was just really an unboxing, and I ended up having to size it, and the guy sent me the wrong links, worked it out. It's pretty good. I don't know if there will be another video on this. But that's it for now. You guys have a great day. Be kind to one another. Have a great day. Tell your friends. I'll catch you on the next one.